Jina no Samson Ole Simbiri na Sidai free jina Orminista yitasheki mbaya enkisuma tiatua olosho yioloti enaa George Magoha ajoki irmalimuni kituak loosukuluni peyie mepuo ake aapuo aitoki ashuki nkera nisulaki nena naanyamal irmareita nemidipa aatalak iropiyiani esukuul peshomo nkang'itie ibalunye ajo ore ena kera isina natii abori naa kelo sirkali alo adol enaa keroruata nalo adol ajo tobiko ninche toosukuluni etuutaa ajoki peemepuoi ashuki nkang'itie tenkaraki ibalunye toonkolong'i naatulusoitie ajo ikumok esiana oonkera naang'uarita peepuo aatum enkisuma kake nelaikino ntoiwuo enye aashom aatipik sukuuluni isulaki sukuuluni e secondary.
Instructions which are basically His Excellency the President's instructions are very clear that every child must be at school. All day schools are free of charge within the walking distance of many children. So any child who has not gone to school should be taken there. I have directed many times that no teacher in this republic should send a child back home from a day school for any charge which is illegal. This is because the government of His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta has already sent money for running those schools at this particular time. If you must provide lunch for your children and some can't afford and you are not very nice, then don't give them any food. But you have no right to send them home. I've had reports and I think we are going to take very firm action against some head teachers and principals who are
Takuliko mono jorite ngiroshi ne balunye serikali ya imo oloti lor commissioner te sub county Transmara yioloti enaa Asar Nur Azan ajonjere kepuoi yioloti oltung'ani pookin olo aitoki ayau mbaa enkirrikino torpolosie lenorete tenebo wankararo otoduaki oshi mbaa enkarruisho toolarin kumok era inkajijik naamanya ina baata olosho ibalunye Nur Azan ajo ore oltung'ani pookin olo ayau mbaa enkuretisho tenebo mbaa naidimayu ataa keyayu enkirrikino naa kepuoi ayayie eroruata esheria.
Nyinyi dunia yote tamulika hapa. Shida ya watu wawili mnaitana. Mtu anatoka sijui Mapashe, mwingine anatoka Nkopirian wapi huko Moita, anakuja kupigana. Vijana ngapi wamekufa hapa? Anatoka hapo kwa mpaka hako na shamba. So wale wamekufa wote wanatoka mbali. Hatutakubali mtu kupotesha maisha. Jukumu ya serikali ni kuhakikisha kwamba kuna mali na maisha ya mtu inalindwa. Na kitu ya kwanza ni maisha, si ndio? Hata kabla ya ardhi ni So tutaleta askari hii dunia, tutamwaga kama njugu. Tutasema this area is a disturbed area. Unajua disturbed area kwa Masai inaitwa nini?
Takuliko moni reshito sira rape bo wabaya doko ya entulturu etasheki ya galare orbolosien lagashapok no gre ngorwolori kalerais tolosho le Kenya kolong naranto moni nabisha na wile na ngorbe bo ya galare wondering na udola balesele lari longal sunyare wotikita mare elimulo moni njere ora baiki ngolene shomoilo turros jaya mba ya galare ne borbolosien abwai wenye eltungana korato mono bo graba ngorwolori kalerais tengaraki ana ibalunyeki ajetuko atumemba tabayamba na ngwarita bailo turule IBC pepo ya aetabayakim.
To be known, but then we follow what the names are or how the names are in the register of voters. Number 2 is it must be signed by the candidate himself. Number 3, it must be signed by the proposer and seconder who shall be in the register of voters. So again, that is very important to remember. For political party sponsored candidates, the proposer and seconder must be members of the political party. I'm just emphasizing what the chair has said. For independent candidates, the proposer and seconder must not be members of any registered political party. So ensure that is adhered to. And then attach a copy of identification documents used to register as a voter. So if you used an ID, please ensure that it's the ID you present. If you use a passport, make sure that it is the passport that you bring. Now, and the last is affix. We must have a passport-size photograph whose dimensions are specified by the Commission, and soft copy in a flash, soft copy of the same photograph. So we'll have a hard copy on the form, on Form 12, and a soft copy in a flash for uploading. And should be JPEG format, white background, with no shadows, maximum size of 1 MB. Of course, this has already been shared with you, and if you don't have a copy of what we are sharing, please make sure that you go with it. Resolution should be 1028 by 768 pixels. Aspect ratio camera should be 4.3 and must be of a portrait orientation. This is very important because this is a photo that goes into your into the ballot paper. So make sure that it adheres to these requirements. Now, the next form is Form 13, which is a statutory declaration form for purposes of nomination for election. You must come with a self-declaration form. You must also furnish the commission chair.
Takuliko mona waishoretai enkiroshi neibalunye minister yitasheki mbaa eseriani atulo shoyilo tiana Fred Matiang'i ajeterene serikali peepuo aduaya mbaa engelare elari lonkalusuni are tikitam are ibalunye si ajore nelo metaa ketaasa ina ministry naitasheki mbaa eseriani atulo shom nkibelekenyat olopisani lorpolisi nemeng'uarara nagirai ajo peerretene peepuoi apurro nkurai ena naibalunye kulikayo ang'orok lorkioma orikito oloti lorais William Ruto etota ninche ejo ore mbaa ministry naitasheki mbaa eseriani nemeyieu nepokitai mbaa esiasa.
I saw somebody last week saying that they have deployed I don't know who to collect views about how the complaints the police have so that when they come to power they will resolve those problems. You know, sometimes you can actually laugh if it wasn't a serious issue. Those fellows who are saying that, some of them have sat with them in the National Security Council. And my brother here can bear me out. They have never said one thing about the police, one, when we are in those meetings. They will only talk about the police if there is a tender. Now they are saying they are the ones who are going to provide solutions. They know nothing about the investments that we have made. They don't know the hospitals that we have built. When President Kenyatta took the oath of office in 2013, we didn't have the special training unit, which is the envy of everybody in Kanyonyo. And the hospital that we are built there, and the services we are providing, and the specialized training we are doing, and the capacity we are built there, so that we are able to police the entire of that region, and the equipment and the resources we have acquired. That's why we could arrest terrorists who escaped from Kamiti in a matter of 72 hours. They have no clue. We brought down the corruption in the procurement in the security sector to zero. Because in the past, air was being sold there, police didn't have boots. This man will tell you how people were, the same people are making noise out there and telling us about how they're going to reform the police, who was applying police bulletproof vests for $900 when in the factory they are costing $90, and so on and so forth. These mad people were the problem. They're claiming to be the solution now. If those budgets were managed differently in the past, we probably would be having 6 hospitals by now. If air was not being sold to police officers in the guise of procurement and so on, if lies were not being told about procurement for the police, we would have been ahead. I like what Fimal said, Kagua. Kagua. Before kuchagua.
Takuliko mono ishorite enkiroshi nera entomono ni nabo nagira iboyo ta kaunti ya Mombasa tenkaraki nashomoki aibung'ie olchani lempukunoto irkeek oitemerisho lempukunoto yioloti enaa cocaine looropiyiani naalus milioni naara 100 nitekini naake ajo keitekini ajo keasishoreki lelo keek peepuoi aitayu enutai elimu lomon nchere kepuoi aitabaya ina tomononi taata kotini tenaolong peetum kotini ashomo atayiolo eroruata napuoi aayie. Lolosho le Kenya tenebo seuseu nalulung'ate Sidai TV kaaji nanu Meshack Kilesi.
Kaaji nanu Samson Ole Simbiri.